So yesterday I was in Detroit, Michigan, downtown, kind of sketchy area, and I was doing a video shoot for Detroit Symphony Orchestra at that location. And what ended up happening was I pulled up to the location, got out of my car, and below there was a ton of coolant on the ground. So I figured I would go get some distilled water and try to drive it back home, but I was only able to make it about a mile before my car wanted more coolant. So since it's under pressure, I was all worried about blowing up the motor and everything, so I didn't want to take it very far. So let me show you what actually happened. So I started pulling things apart, and it's actually pretty easy what I found out what happened. So I started pouring some distilled water into the reservoir here. The reservoir fills down, and you'll see this hose blew up. Started leaking down here, and that's where I was able to find the leak under the car, as was earlier. You'll see it's about right there. Anyways, what we're going to actually end up doing is using some brake line and make that a metal hose instead of a plastic hose.
At an upper radiator overflow reservoir break, it's pretty common once you get 160,000 miles on I don't have the broken one, 160,000 miles on a N54 engine that gets pretty brittle. It's a hard plastic. It cost $40 to replace this whole line. Instead of doing that, I just went and got a piece of brake line, a couple hose clamps, and I just replace and just splice it right in. It doesn't look great, doesn't matter though, because you cover that up. It's functional. I did it on my E60, works just fine. Doing it on this E92, it also worked fine. Just really snugging that clamp down because want to make sure that we don't get any leaks. All right, let's give it a shot, see what happens.